If you drive coming from the east to west, it's just a country gravel road. Weeds on both sides of the road. You can see the cemetery and there's a row of crosses. Then you drive around the curve and there's an old tree there that just kind of hangs out over the road. And there's a garage that has paintings and people have written on it, vandalized. And you can see the side of the church.
Candles drip on hollow stone.
Echoes chant where the seeds are sown.
Shadows rise, they've claimed the throne. Satan's church, where the silence hums.
Satan's church,
where the faithful come. Round and round the whispers run. Satan's church,
we're undone.
It's the sound of the living meeting the dead. The whispers fade, the silence grows, but something lingers, the story glows in the dark, where the unknown dwells. The music ends, but leaves its spells.
It is scorching hot out here today. We are just walking the graveyard at the moment, just checking it out, kind of seeing what's around here. I've never been here before, so this is going to be fun. And I'm by myself, so we're here to see if we can get some kind of answers. That's the main goal anyway. And it is all on a dirt road. That's crazy, bro. On today's episode, we're at a place in Prairie Township, Indiana, called Satan's Church. Here, random people around the area used to come here and worship Satan. There are some stories about people doing sacrifices. I don't know exactly what part of the cemetery, but they say it'd be on the west side of the cemetery or the west side of the church. The one thing about this church is it is no longer standing. Looks like there have already been some people here, perhaps people that mowed the lawn. Oh, they got their dog on there. That's cute. That reminds me of our dog. That looks a lot like our Precious that we have our ashes in our living room. It's pretty cool. There are a lot of butterflies out here, which is awesome. I'm going to be honest, it's pretty cool. So we're walking down here towards the church area, where I can assume the church used to stand because there are steps over here that are well overgrown. So I'm going to show you guys the differences from now and from when Ghoulie was out here. My brother visited this place by himself. I believe he had some other person holding the camera. I believe it was him and his girlfriend at the time. There used to be stairs over here. There is, however, no church. The church is now gone. So it is kind of cool to see, though. I kind of wish they kind of kept up with the staircase over here a little bit. You can kind of tell they slightly mow around it. Here's where the stairs used to be, and here's where the church used to stand, right in this area. It's pretty cool. Very sunny. This is just some shrubbery, it looks like. But if you walk over here, right up in this area, you can actually see the stairs to the church that used to stand here. You can actually see the staircase. Pretty cool. They're definitely overgrown. That was a staircase that Ghoulie once sat on, and now look how overgrown they've become. It's insane. All right, so now I do want to kind of stay in this area because this is where the church is, but we will go ahead and whip out our devices and try to see if we can get some kind of answers. I will be testing out a new app today. It's called GhostTube. I mean, we've tested out the SLS version part of it, but I'm testing out the Vox version this time. So we will be testing it out today, see if we can get some kind of answers. I want to use the other phone, see if we can get something out of here. I might do a two-phone. I might use both phones. I do want to stay in the shade. If I could, rest the camera or maybe the phone down on a headstone, that'd be great. We're gonna start in the spot where the church used to stand. You can tell by the pile of rubble is where the church used to stand. This is right here where we're standing specifically. Let's get to it. I'm gonna walk around a little bit. I'm gonna go check my nose real quick. Correct. Yes, I am correct. So I am actually standing in the spot where Satan's church used to be. It's pretty crazy how I kind of know where it's at, right? I think we're good. So is this the spot where Satan's church used to be? Guys, it's detecting my camera. Lo and behold, if you hear that sound, it's probably the camera being detected. So
she told me.
She told me what? Is this the Satan's church pile right here? Is this right here where Satan's church used to be? Or did people worship the devil here? I don't really know if we're going to hold conversations, but we're testing out this new app to see if it actually works. And we're just, I guess, rocking an app that maybe we can promote. So we got one word out of you. So far, we haven't gotten anything else. Is this the spot where Satan's church used to be? Or was there a cult here? Can you say yes to either or perhaps describe to me who she is that you were just talking about?
Go slowly.
Go slowly. I'm sorry. I'm speaking obviously too fast. Sorry about that. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm going to do that real quick so you guys know who I am. My name's Kevin, aka Duhmizle, and I'm here to basically talk to you today. If you have any kind of answers that you could tell me about the grounds that I am standing on, by all means come through and let me know, okay? I'm not here to cause any issues. I'm just here to have a conversation. If you can
Your
hold...
arm.
What up? Yes. So, that's weird how you say something about my arm. I'm going to tell you that in a second.
Are you trying?
Yes, I am trying. I'm being interrupted. Crazy part about what they said about my arm is that, I have a bad arm, like a really bad arm. You can see the scar on my arm right there. And my arm's been really bothering me lately. So it's crazy how you know about my arm. And I am trying, so I'm trying to film solo. So are the grounds here? Did this used to be a cult worshiping spot? Could you tell me that? It looks very, very close to maybe perhaps what used to possibly be here. I don't know why they would leave a bunch of rocks. Could just be rocks that were just thrown here for decoration, but I don't know. But I do know the church used to stand at least right about, could either be there, but more than likely it's going to be right about here. Let me know when I'm getting closer to the spot where it's at. I think I'm on top of it right now.
Leave it.
Leave it. Leave that right there? You want me to leave the pile right there? Or do you want me to leave the Satan's church area? There's a plane flying over. Very beautiful little area, by the way. I really like this, especially during the day. It is really hot, though.
Ruth.
Ruth. So is Ruth talking to me? R-U-T-H. Ruth. How are you doing today, Ruth? Can you explain some things to me today? There is an airport that's not far from here, so I can see why there'd be planes flying over. Ruth, would you like to talk to me today? Ruth, would you like to talk to me today?
Angered.
What is making you upset right now? I'm not trying to anger nobody. I promise I am very open, very understanding. I have no reason to anger anybody. Feel free to come through. You can either answer my questions or you can just tell me your story. Either way would work. I'm not here to cause problems. I just want some kind of answers. You don't have to really answer me. I'm not forcing you to answer me, okay? You do not have to answer me if you don't want to. So, you remember. Oh, okay. So you remember my brother being here? Do you remember my brother being?
Remember.
Oh, it came through a little late. You remember. So do you remember my brother being here? Do you remember the cult? Or perhaps the Satan worshiping that happened here? My brother did visit this place at one point in time. Could you tell me more about it? Were there sacrifices here?
Guide.
Yes, so basically what I like to do is I like to try to guide you through conversation. If I seem like I'm moving too fast in guiding you, I am sorry. I will try to speak slower for these videos because I've been speaking way too fast. Okay?
Medicine.
So, I don't know what the medicine's for. Is that how you passed away? Or was this some kind of medicine place for people to basically calm their mind in some ways because they thought differently than other people? So
Sadness.
I'm sorry about that. There was probably all kinds of sadness here. With what happened here specifically, with all the cult worshiping, some people say that there was some kind of sacrifices here at one point in time. But I will do my best to my ability to try to guide you through conversation, okay? The more words you bring through, the better off it is. This right here is called a phone. If you do not know what a phone is, basically you can use the 1,500 words that I have in this app to where you can just select something or multiple words to say something, okay? And your voice will be heard through the audio that comes back through. It also detects the magnetic field of where I'm at. So if you get close to the tip of the phone, it will actually go off. But it's actually detecting my
Coffee.
camera. Coffee. So I considered, you said medicine, sadness, coffee. So I was a little sad this morning because we ran out of coffee. It's like my own medicine. I love caffeine. So can you tell me more about yourself, Ruth? Or anybody else that would like to come talk? Right here's a phone. Feel free to speak into it. Use whatever words you want. Spell out a sentence. Say one word. Say yes or no. It doesn't matter. Okay? Do you like coffee? Is it just me or do you like coffee too? We don't
Heavy.
Heavy. So when I first stood on this area, heavy is what came through by the way. When I first stood out here, I felt a little bit of heaviness. I felt a little bit of heaviness. Like there was a weight on my chest right now. I felt it right off the rip as soon as I got out of the car. So, and my car is literally parked right over there. So, can you tell me more about you? I'd like to know more about you and your story. Was Ruth a person that was involved in any ritual?
Assured.
Assured.
Why are you here?
I am here to talk to you. I'm sorry if it seems like it's a little off. That was a big sentence. I'm sorry that I seem a little off. I'm only here to talk to you. It's just to be here just in case you guys would like to talk, okay? I'm not expecting to get answers, ever.
Pleased.
Yes. Assured is confidently answered. You're pleased that I'm here to talk to you today. Are you happy that I'm here? Because I'm happy to be here, to be honest with you. Whether or not a satanic ritual happened here or some kind of cult. A Satan's church used to be here. Am I correct? Did there used to be a Satan's church here?
Move over.
Move over? Okay. Do I need to move over here? Do I need to move over to the direction or move out of the way? I will move over. I am practically in the spot where I think it would be. Or very close to the spot where I think it would be. It's really, really heavy out here, guys. As weird as it sounds, even though I'm by myself. You can tell a building once stood here just by looking at those staircase. I'm sure if I can find a picture.
Photo.
Yes, I will have to show a photo. I was getting ready to say that actually. But I will have to show you guys a photo. I don't know if I said photo first. But I'll have to show you guys a photo of what it looked like before it got taken down. So you can kind of match up the staircase with what I was showing you guys. Which you'll probably see that in the beginning of the video anyway. But yes, so this is right here, a photo picture, right? Where I'm standing. This is where it would be. This is the photo spot. I'm sorry I'm very fast at asking questions. I don't mean to be very fast. I'm going to start slowing down to make sense of everything. Not only for you, but also for me and for the viewers to not feel tongue twisted when I'm talking. I'm a very, very fast talker, so. Can you tell me more about this place?
I'm walking.
Okay, me too. I was walking. I'm now standing still a little bit. Do I need to go over towards the cemetery? Would that be helpful? Can I ask some of those people if they knew anything about this area? Do I need to move over there? The guys that didn't come through, but why are you here is also just came through. Some words are coming through and it's not showing. It said false. So are you saying they wouldn't know anything about what's over here? Something's going on with this app. It's not working. Hold on. There we go. Feel free to speak into the app. I'm still here.
True.
True. Wow, okay. So you said false about going over there and asking them, so I just stay over here then. So they wouldn't know anything about this? They wouldn't know anything about the satanic church that was here, or what they considered as a satanic church. They as in speculation. So if I walk over there right now, none of those people could tell me anything about this church. Hello? Are you still there? Did you walk away? I don't hear you anymore. I'm not getting anything. Did you walk away?
Tap.
I literally just started smacking my leg randomly and it says tap. Wow. You are definitely watching me, aren't you? You're definitely paying attention to what I'm doing right now, aren't you?
Accident.
So, you didn't accidentally tell me that. I mean, it's okay for you to pay attention to me. I'm more than happy for you to basically follow me, as of right now, to basically follow me and talk to me if you would like to. You do not have to. I'm not forcing you to, okay? But could you tell me more about Satan's church that was here? Do you know anything about the town, or basically the township that we're in? What it's called? Can you tell me more? We're going to go ahead and walk towards the cemetery. We're going to see if we can get answers over here. Sorry that I'm moving a little bit, but we are getting some kind of answers over here. I'm going to see if anybody over here knows anything about this church that was right here. Because quite honestly, this is a cemetery. Or not a cemetery, this is considered a graveyard. Cemeteries are basically public places for burial. Graveyards are places which are right next to a church. And a lot of times graveyards, in most cases, are linked to the church that's standing right next to it. So this used to be the graveyard for the church. So this would be considered Satan's graveyard, right? Or Satan's church graveyard. All right, I'm going to walk towards this tree over here and get some shade. If anybody here would like to talk to me about Satan's church, feel free to say something to me.
Accident.
Yeah, you said that already before. Did the church burn down? Because I believe some people say the church burned down. So there was an accident. I do know the story on that. They say the church burned down, which is why it's no longer here. Ooh, I like that. Burp.
I'm unsure.
You're not sure?
What are you doing?
I am basically walking the grounds. I'm sorry. I'm walking the ground seeing if I can get any kind of answers. Is it okay for me to walk the ground? It's my first ever episode where I've actually worn shorts. Because it is way too hot to wear pants. And I'm
not sure how.
Okay. You are more than welcome to use the phone. You are using it already, okay? So you're actually talking to me through the phone. You're using the words. It's coming out perfectly fine. Feel free to keep using them, because it is working. Even though you're unsure about it, okay? You're doing a really, really good job. Really good job. Already.
My death.
What? Your death. So how did you die?
Outraged.
Outrage. So your death was an outrage. How did you die? Can you tell me that?
Locket.
Locket. What does that mean? Locket. Sorry, I guess I wasn't looking forward to that. Is there a locket on somebody's chest? Or perhaps somebody's wearing a necklace here. Like this person or that person? Or did you die by a locket? Let's just say you wore a locket on your neck and perhaps you were allergic to it. Or did somebody choke you? How did you die? Can you tell me more? You're doing a really good job, by the way.
Absolutely not.
Why? Why aren't you going to tell me? I mean, I'm not here to hurt nobody, okay? I'm not here to cause problems. Every other place I go, I'm not there to cause problems. I'm just there to film.
Yeah.
Okay? There's absolutely not a yeah. So it's a possibility that they may have not died from a... Possibility they may not have died from an allergic reaction, but they may have died by being strangled. So you died by being strangled by a locket, a necklace.
Jason.
Jason. So did Jason do this? Did Jason do it? a guy named Jason. Kind of scary because that is the name of a TV fictional character. The guy that strangled you, was his name Jason? If anything comes through that makes sense, by all means comment it in the comment section, by the way. People that watch my videos, if you know anything about this place, by all means use the comment section and let me know, alright? Was Jason the one that strangled you? Can you tell me more? Ooh, that is a very thin headstone over here. Very brittle, very thin. That's crazy. I'll have to show you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jason did strangle you. So your name is Ruth, possibly, or is it a different name? Your death was from strangulation, because they did state there is speculation. There is a speculation that there was a sacrifice made here, and strangling would make sense of a sacrifice, right? That would make sense to me in some way. So that really does kind of relate in some way. Why did Jason do that? Why did he kill you or strangle you? I will slowly walk around. Feel free to follow me. As of right now.
Pendant.
Pendant. So, was he doing it? Pendant. Was he doing it for the religious belief? Was Jason killing you for the religious belief? Pendant and locket are the same thing, by the way. Can you tell me more about this other than locket, necklace, or pendant?
Disagree.
So are you disagreeing?
Dangerous.
Dangerous. So, ooh, we caught something. This isn't me. Are you standing right on top of the phone right now? That's not the camera. The camera's over here. The phone's over here. Normally when I point the phone at it, it does that. So dangerous and disagree. So my guess is that either what you were saying is dangerous to talk about, or perhaps you disagree with the fact that it was involving Satanism or some kind of satanic ritual stuff. Is it dangerous for me to talk about this? Is it dangerous for me to talk about religious stuff? Which I don't really talk about religion, hardly ever, or at least I try not to. I don't really agree with trying to argue people's religious beliefs ever. Religious beliefs ever. Is it dangerous for you to talk to me about it?
Visit me.
Visit who? Are you here buried at this grounds? Are you within the cemetery right here? Whoever's talking to me. If so, what's your name? Let me try to see if I can find you. Is your name Ruth? I'm going to have to get a drink here soon, guys. It is pretty hot outside. It's at least 80 or 90 degrees outside right now, and it's too hot for me, so. Are you buried within the cemetery? Do you want me to come visit you? I don't know which one is yours because there are a lot of really hard to read headstones. Feel free to follow me if you want to. I'm only giving you this permission as of while I'm here, okay?
Related.
Related. So are you related to Ruth? Or are we related in some way? I don't think anybody here that's buried here would be related to me. I would assume that God made humans or made people, so we are all related in some ways, right? It just so happens that everybody has different religious beliefs. Some people have different views on how they want to, worship their God, or perhaps worship the devil. But I'm gonna go get a drink, okay? Give me a second, I'll be right back. Feel free to say anything else you'd like to, okay? I will
Traveling.
Yes. So I am traveling to my car. Walking, traveling, whatever you want to say. I did travel to get here, but I'm here. What else can you tell me about this place? Was this really a Satan's church? Was this really a place where bad things happened? Or to some people, it might have been what they considered as good things happened for them. Was this a place where they worshipped for bad? I think I hear a siren going on.
Be quiet.
Okay, I'm going to be quiet for a little bit, okay? Sorry that I'm being very loud. I will be quiet for the next 10 minutes. I will let you talk. If you would like to say anything, feel free to say whatever you want. Try to see if you can tell a story, okay? I will let you tell the story.
I said no.
I will be quiet. I will just walk around. You feel free to say whatever you want. And this goes for anybody that's here. You want to hold a conversation? By all means, try to keep it as a conversation if you can. So I will be quiet for 10 minutes, starting now. Let me know how you feel. Tell me a story. Go.
Is this yours? Radio.
Hello.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing alright. I'm just filming. You have relatives buried here?
Yeah.
I apologize if I'm in your way.
Oh no, we're quite on. No, she needs me down here. My dad can't even come out here. He's
Oh,
determined
okay.
to put her out here, and now we can't even go.
I'll just go off in my own little area, so I'm not bothering you guys.
So, or your family, or
Oh no, I don't have anybody buried here that I know of. I mean, that I'm aware. I'm just filming an episode, to be honest with you. I go to different places and try to see if we can get some kind of answers, pretty much. Like I use a spirit box on my phone and kind of. There used to be a church here, apparently.
yeah, there
Which,
was.
trying to find out if it's true or not, I guess. But
Yeah,
I've been to a
it
bunch of
worked
other
out
famous
with
places,
tunnel
too.
fires and stuff, but
yeah.
yeah, you know, I got a lot of older relatives. My great grandpa and all them were buried out here.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
My dad had a baby sister that died when she was 18 months old, and my grandparents went to Kokomo to be buried and pissed him off.
Oh.
And so he says, I'm going out there with her, and she's back up over in there.
Gotcha.
And
So do you know if this cemetery was linked to that church at all? Like, is this the church's cemetery?
I don't really know. I don't know. I
Okay.
don't know what that. I would probably say it was, but I don't. I really don't.
Don't know the history on that? Okay.
No, I really don't know.
I'm just curious because most of the time there's cemeteries right next to churches. They're related like this. Yeah, they're
And
related to the
I don't even know
church.
what the name of that church even was, but I don't know. My dad would have known. My dad would know, but yeah, I don't know. But yeah.
I would assume it's probably like New Prairie Township or something like that, or perhaps that was the church name.
Yeah, maybe, but yeah.
Prairie Township.
But this is, Prairie Township. My dad grew up in school, went to Prairie school, and like I said, then I got, like Botters is what it is. Botters and Haskells are my history.
Gotcha.
So yeah, but like I say, the ground's so bad out here that he just can't walk it no more.
Yeah.
So my mom's side's all over in Rossville, and we just came from there because I keep my grandparents' graves done too.
I'm just trying to see if there's any answers, see if anybody out here wants to talk, I guess. But I believe in that stuff, so I
Yeah.
believe in anything. Anything's possible.
Right.
So.
I mean, my grandkids watch a lot of those shows, don't they? Watch when they go in and go in.
Oh yeah, if you
go
want to
to
look
the
it up,
ghost hunters.
this is what it's called. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So.
It's kind of, I mean, I believe in it. I do believe that there are those kind of spirits that are, and I think there's bad ones and I think there's good
Oh yeah,
ones, you know.
I've been across probably both of them.
Yeah.
The whole, I guess the whole motive of my like actual episodes is basically seeing if urban legends are real. Obviously aliens. If I could go see the Loch Ness, I would. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have that kind of funds. But
Right.
just checking out the different areas. You know, Kokomo has something called the Kokomo Hum. At one point in time, there used to be noises that used to be made in
You're
Kokomo.
right.
So I'm just checking it out.
Yeah, that's
But
pretty cool.
I'm gonna let you guys be. I'm
All
sorry
right.
for bothering you if I am. I thought we were gonna have some kind of conflict there, and these people are very nice actually. So very thankful for that. The relatives are buried out here, so they're coming to see them and brush off their grave.
Indeed.
Yes. Very thankful for how nice those people are. She said she's not aware of what this church was called.
What do you want?
I just want answers. I'm just asking around, seeing if we can get any kind of answers here. I will be quiet now, like I said I was going to be, but somebody pulled up, and I apologize for that. I'll be quiet. Aunt. So, is that somebody's aunt that is coming to visit, or they're visiting their aunt? If we have to upload this video at 50,
I'm
we will.
above.
You're above. You're above me right now. I don't mean to
I'm
be...
sick.
You're sick. I'm sorry if you're sick. I'm sorry if you're sick. Was this a church that was pretty normal? Out in the middle of the cornfields.
Fortunate.
Fortunate.
Why am I here?
Why are you here? Perhaps you were buried here for a reason. I mean, people get buried here when they pass away, so this is a cemetery for the church. I'm assuming for the church. Can you tell me why you think you're here? Catching something. I'm trying my best to not interfere with their visitation with their loved ones. So
I can't say.
I probably couldn't say why you're here either, to be honest with you. We were going to give you 10 minutes of silence, but I'm going to do that right now, okay? I meant to give you silence to begin with, but you were trying to ask me questions while I was trying to give you silence. So 10 minutes of silence starting now. My stomach is growling. Sorry, guys. If it growls, I will say that it's growling.
We command it. I'm watching you. What are you doing? Medicine. Gerald. Throat. How? Slowly.
All right, so I've practically given you 10 minutes to talk, and the words that you brought through, Gary just came through. Gerald came through. Throat, hell, slowly. So it makes me think that whoever I'm talking to was strangled out here, or perhaps they were strangled when they passed away. I don't think medicine would have fixed it, so I don't know why medicine's coming through. Whether or not somebody was murdered out here or not, I have no clue. But there are speculations that there was a murder or some sacrifices that's happened out here, which would correlate to the satanic church, but that's just speculation. So as of right now, it just seems like I'm talking to somebody that's been strangled with their necklace. Perhaps they went through hell to die.
Not very.
I don't know what you mean by not very, but going through that would be horrible. Being strangled is not something anybody wants to go through. We had multiple guys come through. Jason, Gerald, and Gary have come through. I'm going to walk around a little bit more. I am still here. I'm just moving around, okay? Would you like to tell me anything else while I'm here? Would you like to tell me about this church? Perhaps let me know what happened here.
Commonly.
Commonly. So what was common? What is commonly? Like, what do you mean by commonly? Are you done talking to me today? If so, I could leave. Would you like for me to leave?
Gregory.
Gregory. Am I talking to a Gregory right now? I've gotten Gerald, Gary, and Gregory now, including Jason. Are there multiple people that I'm talking to? As of right now, I don't see any of these names, but there's possibility that they're out here. I just haven't looked.
Stupid.
Am I stupid? Or are the people you're saying stupid? All the names that you're saying. Corruption. What kind of corruption was here? Corruption came through on the other app. Corruption came through. The devil. Okay, so the devil's come through. Okay. I'm starting to smell.
Turn it off.
Turn what off? You want me to turn off the camera? Or turn this app off? Right over there is where it used to be. Are you pointing it out on the camera for me? Getting a lot of hits right now. What am I turning off? Grave. Yes, so there is a grave right here too. That is also the grave where the church used to be. What happened to it? Do you know? Competitive. Okay, we'll see if we can catch anything. This is where the church used to be. Okay. There's something here. Do I need to get closer? Can you manifest yourself for me? Are you still staying at the church? Are you still here worshiping? You're still here worshiping. Okay, they're basically where the church would be. Hello, who is that? Who is that standing over there? Feel free to come back out if you want to, okay? Ooh, full body. Just about full body. They kind of look like they were floating and coming this way. Are you coming towards me? Quick. You look like you're moving very fast right now. The word quick came across the other app here. Okay, you manifest yourself. I appreciate that. It's basically right where a church used to be. Alright, so, honest. Ooh, we're in the red. We are in the red right now. Warrant. Quick, honest. I'm being as honest as I possibly can, okay? Globe. I don't know what you mean by globe. Unless you mean like it was around the world that this happened, not just at one spot. It's just really weird that the first two words that popped up when we first opened this was corruption and devil. Analyst. Cling. Fatal. So there was like a choking that happened here, right? Or suffocation. So they pretended to worship Satan. Is that what you're saying? It wasn't actually a thing. They just acted like they were. Was it all just an act? Looks like you walked away from me. I am getting hungry, so if my stomach starts to growl, I apologize in advance. All right, homies. Oh, we're getting a hit right now. Ava. A-V-A. Ava. So why does Ava come through? Was that the name of the girl that was just here? There was a little girl here. I'm going to leave this on, so feel free to use the words to talk in this too, okay? I'm going to put you in my pocket, though.
Nightmare.
Nightmare. So Ava had a nightmare? Or was Ava the name of the girl that got choked out here? Or strangled? There's a wound. I don't know what the wound means. But from what you just said, there was a nightmare. Was somebody having a nightmare of this place? Or a recent nightmare in general? I think I know maybe one Ava in my whole world right now, and it's only a friend's co-worker's daughter, I believe. We're in the red. Feeding. What is feeding? That's the first time I've gotten the word feeding on here. What is feeding? Confidence. Something big is feeding confidence.
Confusing.
That was weird. I just heard music in my ear.
Beside.
Are you beside me right now? Because I definitely heard something. Tight. Compete. So they were competing. So is this like a competition for religious beliefs? Were they competing against Satanism? Like competing as in like trying to be the better church of everything? Or were guys competing for a woman? I'm getting answers here. I mean, I am waiting a lot longer than usual for answers, but I am getting answers here. Some of the answers kind of relate to the spot. So I guess you can kind of say it tells a story, especially with the whole thing about the possible sacrificing. Whether or not that's true, I don't know. It's speculation, like I've said. More or less hearsay.
Hello.
Oh, hello. How are you? That was a different kind of hello. Hi. That was a really nice hello. You seem very, very nice. Very, very nice hello. I appreciate that. Hi, how are you? My name's Kevin, a.k.a. Duhmizle. Do I know who you are?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. That's okay. People actually consider this twin. So I am a twin. Unless you're talking about perhaps whoever's here that's twin. But I do have a twin. My twin was here a couple years ago. You probably know about that. When I say a couple, almost 10 years ago. Roughly 7 or 8 years ago, my twin was here. We are using new technologies now, so it's not always the same stuff every time. I definitely want to try to give other apps a chance, which is why I'm using them. Doesn't necessarily mean they're true, but it definitely helps me understand you a little bit more. Yes, you can give me your input. That's okay. Okay, you don't want me to talk. I can give less input. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry that I'm here. I can leave if you would like me to. Do you want me to leave? I'll start walking this way, but let me know if you would like for me to leave. Desire, less input desired. So,
Attitude.
I'm just trying to talk. All right, so I'm going to go chill in my car for a little bit. I am burning up. We may possibly leave. So, if you'd like to talk, you can talk to me while I'm in my car for a little bit. You are allowed to talk to me before I leave, though. But this is the location of what is called Satan's Church. It is located in New Prairie, Indiana. So if you guys would like to come visit, it's out in the middle of nowhere. We're going to keep continuing to shoot just for a little bit longer. So far it's kind of dying down, so feel free to talk if you'd like to. I'm still here. I'm not really leaving quite yet, but I will be soon.
Granddaughter.
Granddaughter. So what about your granddaughter? Can you tell me more? Trying to cool off for a minute.
Look closely.
Look closely where? Where am I looking at? Look closely where? Are you the butterfly flying around the spot right now? I see a butterfly over here. I don't see much else though. You're just talking to me. What happened? I am burning up, bro. Why is it so hot? Can you tell me why it's so hot outside?
I don't know.
Neither do I. Wine. Was there a wine drink here? Was that part of it? Why are you saying wine? Or am I whining that it's hot? If you would like for me to leave, I can leave. Mansion. So, I really don't know how big the church was. But it was probably like a mini mansion, right? It's probably not a mansion though. I'm just trying to stay cool, guys. It is so hot outside today. It's like 90 degrees and it's like a little bit of wind.
Start.
Was it burnt to the ground? Did somebody light it on fire?
Don't leave.
Don't leave. Okay, I'm not leaving yet. I'm just sitting in my car. I'm sitting right on the grounds of where the church was. In the driveway where the church used to be.
Indeed.
Yes, I am sitting on the ground. Indeed, sitting on the ground right now. Or sitting on the grounds. It used to be right here. But I'm hot. I'm trying to cool off, okay? I'm very, very hot right now.
I need this.
You need this. Do you need me? Do you need me to bring forth your word? I'm going to whip out this other app again, okay? Getting a spike on both. Bubble. Yes, I'm in my own little bubble right now.
You.
You like me? I appreciate that. You guys like me. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you. Very, very nice of you to say that. I appreciate it. I like you guys too. Wood. So yeah, there's probably still wood here. I don't know exactly where it would be. Ooh, we're getting a big strong hit. There's probably still wood here from where it used to be. I do know my brother's video. He walked up on a pile of wood. Holy moly. That is a massive spike. I'm still sitting here. Whoa, sleeve. What about sleeve campus? Right, okay. So I guess some people would consider it like a campus. It was a church. I don't know what you mean by sleeve. You better not be on my sleeve. You better be staying here if I leave, so. But you said you like me being here right now, so.
Negative.
Negative on what? Is my brother.
I want to stay.
You want to stay? Okay. You're more than welcome to stay. They said I want to stay. You're more than welcome to stay. You definitely don't want to come with me. I'd much rather you stay here with your loved ones. Wings. Do you have wings? Are you an angel? That would be really cool. I do like being around y'all, okay? That's the whole purpose of me making these videos is I actually enjoyed speaking to you guys, so. Crowd. So there's a crowd. There's definitely a crowd. This probably brought a crowd. There's definitely a lot of people that come here. I've got both phones going, guys, so. And so far, shooting at 1080p 50 has been pretty okay right now. Curious. A lot of people are curious. The crowd does bring a lot of curiosity. Okay? There is a crowd of people that are curious when they come here. Because Adam, okay. Adam, the name Adam came across. So it only makes sense, right? Open. Continued. So my app went into an ad and it just said continued. What is being open? Like, or like, what do you want me to open? Is there anything else you would like for me to know before I leave this place? Because I do have other things I need to do today, so I will be leaving soon. Not on purpose. If I could stay here with y'all and film for more than 2 hours, 3 hours, I will. Is there anything else you would like for me to know before I leave?
I want to stay.
You're more than welcome to stay. I'm not going to make you come with me. I definitely don't want you to come with me, okay? I'm glad you keep telling me that. You're more than welcome to stay. With that being said, do you have anything else you would like for me to know? Because I am about to leave here in a moment. I kind of don't believe there was a Satanist church, but, I mean, anything could be worse. Daughter. Well, I don't know. Anything could happen out in the middle of nowhere. Just children of the corn stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like children of the corn. I've said it in other videos where I see cemeteries out in the middle of nowhere. But there used to be a church here, so...
By no means.
By no means, it was probably had nothing to do with Satanism. So my thought process is we've gotten answers. We've gotten answers on both apps.
Haunt.
Is it haunted? They just said the word haunt. Is it haunted? I would say there's activity. I really wouldn't say it's haunted, but it's definitely activity here. But I really wouldn't say it's haunted. It is most definitely active. But they're saying it's haunted. I'm saying it's possibly not. But we also got word that there's a big chance somebody got strangled, which kind of helps with the speculation of people being sacrificed out here. Whether or not there was a cross. So a cross was involved here, and normally a cross would be spiritual. So it would make sense that there would be a cross here, because if it was a church, they worshiped God, correct? I'm just burning up, guys. I'm so sorry. It is so hot out here. They worship God here. Dana. D-A-N-A. Chances are anything could have happened. Some people call this the Devil's Church. I'm just trying to make myself aware of the situation that happened here. And as of right now, the only thing I can come across is possible strangulation. So if that's part of the speculation of the story, I'm glad that we got that story across. Is that what you're trying to say? Advantage. Mitten.
Do you like me?
I do like you. So were they taking advantage of people? They quietly took advantage of this person with their hands, is what you're saying. It's a possibility you meant that they took advantage by strangling a person. Was this all for the act of the church, though? Was this all for the whole spew of the church? Warm. It is very warm. Or I'm getting warm. Do you mean I'm getting warmer the more I talk about that? There was a fire. Okay. The word fire just came across.
Buried.
I'm glad you could tell me there was a fire here. There was definitely a fire here. That's crazy. And then buried came across the other one. So there was a fire. It got warm. It got buried into the ground. Did the building get buried into the ground? How long was the church standing for before it burned down?
Purgatory.
What the heck? So it was done in a manner, so it had to get done, is what you're saying. It was burnt to the ground as a way of manner. Somebody purposely burned it down. The word purgatory came across. That's crazy. Wow. And purgatory means a place or a state of suffering inhabited by the souls of sinners who are expiating their sins before going to heaven. Wow. So were a lot of these people that were involved in this satanic worshiping, were they...
Lower.
Were these people involved in purgatory? Were they part of that? Like, was that all part of this? So
Purgatory.
Wow. Okay, so it came across twice. Was this a place of where they, forgave themselves? A church. It is possible that this was a satanic worshiping place, or perhaps it was just a church. I'm glad that it's talking about a church, though. It's weird how that's actually talking about a church. We've actually got some stuff that came across that makes sense to me, and I hope it makes sense to everybody else. I've been out here for more than a few hours now, so I think it's about time for me to go. I appreciate the time you've given me. Thank you for chatting, and I will catch you on the next time that I come through here, okay? You're not welcome to follow me. That means you cannot come with me, okay? You have to stay here at this cemetery. Please stay here, and if you are a sinner, by all means, stay here. You must stay here. And as always,
Can you hear?
yes, I hear you. So guys, that will pretty much sum it up for me. We've got a story, I feel like, as weird as it sounds, a story about a church. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And as always, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe the videos so you can see more. And as always,
Satan's church